Hi, hello. Hi, welcome. Welcome to today Facebook Live. And also, we also broadcast this to the YouTube as well. Okay, let's see who is coming in. Hi, Joseph. Greetings to everyone from Florida, USA. Nice, nice. Hi, Joseph. And yes, yeah, first of all, I would like to welcome everyone for taking your time to joining me here for this very rare occasion because as you know I rarely do Facebook Live. So but today I take some time to share with you something important. Okay, so and I'm glad that a lot of you here showing up, yeah, despite on a different time zone you're here. Thank you for that. And now before we begin here, I would say that you can actually help to get more viewer coming in here by actually clicking share this post so your friends can benefit from today's session as well. Today's session is not technical, yeah, to start with. And if you are someone new to this and probably this is the first time you're seeing me, let me just introduce myself first. My name is Iverson Lee. I'm a consultant, speaker, and entrepreneur. So what are the things I'm doing? Basically, I obsess with one subjects or an art of Chinese metaphysics. And I'm sure some of you might heard about feng shui, Bazi, Dunjia. Yeah, that's the one I'm doing. Okay. So and wow, while waiting more people joining in here, let's see some greetings from the people right now. Okay, I spot Tiffany here. Hi, hello Tiffany. And Juku, good morning to you. And let's see, Yedi. Hi, Yedi from Rico, Puerto Rico. Nice. Okay, and Chinita Linda. Hello. Wow, so many of you here already coming in. And Sylvia, good evening, Sylvia. And we have Yin Guan Lim here. Hi, Yin Guan Lim. And so do the rest of you. And some of you here, yeah, I would like you to also share with me what is where you're coming from, right? Which country you're from, so I can get to know all of you here better here. So let's see. Yeah, and while I'm talking to you, I'm actually looking at the Facebook live here, so to ensure that every one of you here able to hear my voice clearly. Yeah, because I rarely do this, so I need to make sure everything is correct first. Okay, now I see message coming in here. Okay, hi Esther. Wow, there's and hi Lily Chan. Hi Terry. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, of course, I cannot show all of you here because there are so many of you here. But regardlessly, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Some of you are from Facebook. I see here is Terry. Terry is from YouTube. You access this from YouTube. Hi, Terry from USA. And hi, Chinita Linda from Cambodia. Nice. Okay, so good to see you here. So, what we're going to do today? All right, so let me just share with you first. Today will be more like a discussion. So I think some of you here actually you watched a lot of my webinars before. We talk about so many things about metaphysics. How do we improve life? And especially in 225, one of the things that actually that caught a lot of people attention is the volatility in terms of finance. Okay, so and not all, we are just get into the year of wood of snake, but I already received a lot of questions of people asking me, how can I actually overcome my financial situation? So yes, we already knew that, yeah, because we did predict this a year ago. If you watch some of my webinars, we actually share a lot about the potential of financial challenges that affecting a lot of us here. Okay, so if one of the goal you have in 2025 is to improve your financial standing, then this I would say that this would be a great video for you to start with. Okay, so now before we start this, I would like all of you here to help to extend this sharing here by sharing this post right now. Yeah, share to your friends, share to your families so they can benefit by watching this video. And again, if you are very new to this, right, don't worry, right? So even your friends doesn't know anything about metaphysics, today is not about technical. All right, so do this now. Like and share this post now before we begin. Okay. All right, good. So now, Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. I start to see a lot of sharing coming in. So this will make all our effort worthwhile. So one of the main reason I'm doing this is to help everyone, to benefit from metaphysics, just like how it benefits me, since 10 years ago and until now. All right. So, and some of you here are very seasoned practitioner. You know a lot about metaphysics. It's fine. And some of you beginner. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the heaven blueprint. Okay, so it's about the origin, of Chinese astrology, because all of us here approach this art in very different timeline, right? Some of you approach or you get to know this art during desperate moment, just like how I get into this or got introduced by this art is when I was financially troubled and I'm quite of lost about what I need to do in my life in terms of my career. How many of you here is at that stage right now? That you're lost, and then creditors are calling, and then you accumulated a mountain of debt and you don't know what to do. You attend a lot of motivation seminar, but the thing here is, it seems like it doesn't help. Okay, so I know that feeling because I've been through that as well. And from there, I start to get into this the art of metaphysics, which in fact I'm going to share with you right now. So now, in order to approach this art, to benefit from this art, there are one thing very important, right? Because this concept or your belief or your notion about life will determine how well are you in benefited from this. Because I think you notice a lot of people that learn a lot so many years, but in the end, that they don't see much changes, right? It's got to do with this one thing. Let me ask you first. First question, to start today's webinar. What is your concept about destiny? Okay, this is the first question. Because if you look at metaphysics, all of the subjects, either feng shui, pazi, qimeng, dunjia, they got to do with one thing. It's about improving destiny, right? Or changing destiny. So what is your concept about destiny first? Right? So do you think destiny is predestined? A lot of people told me that, hey, Alison, we can change our destiny, but whenever they encounter problems, right, they say, oh, I'm destined to be like this, right? It's part of my destiny. Have you heard someone say something like this, right? That even though they tell you they want to change their destiny, but their mind, their subconscious mind, they think that they can do that, right? So what is your concept of destiny? Is it changeable? If you think you can change your destiny, comment 1. All right, comment 1 in the comment box below so I get to know you better in that way. So if you think that destiny is predestined, is carved in stone, there's nothing you can do about it, comment 0 in the comment box right now. Okay, I saw David Van 1. Okay, Amy Chong is 1. Good. Esther, Christy, oh, so many of you commented 1 here. Great. Andrin Chan, Ildiko. Okay, it seems like we have anonymous answer here. Chinita as well. Derek Wong, Tracy Tang, and the list go on. Okay, Lily Chan. Okay, nice. So now, why I'm going to talk about this? Because only if you open to the concept of you have this ability to change your destiny, then you can improve, right? But first of all, why people talking about destiny? Because today we're going to talk about the origin, right? Where it's begin. So if it's not, why we're going to talk about the origin? Because in this market, this industry, a lot of people that actually created certain concept, just to actually help them to make more money. So the information in the astrology or metaphysics industry is quite, I would say, in a way that is quite diverse, because a lot of people are talking about different things. Have you experienced that before? Or you heard someone say that if your party chart is not balanced, you need to wear certain colors. You need to actually wear certain necklace, bracelet, or color your hair in a certain way, So Yeah, there's a lot of different information out there, right? If you don't know the origin or where it's coming from, this art here, so then you have a lot of confusion. Yeah, I also noticed that some of the friends I know, he invested like 10,000, yeah, just to buy a ring, and he being told that by actually wearing that the ring, the luck will change. Okay, so there are a lot of so-called information or conflicting information out there. So I actually at that time I also want to change my life to become better. So that time I become confused. There are so many things out there, right? Then which one? Yeah, which one I need to actually adopt? And finally I discovered, right? Why not I look back to the source, where it's coming from, how it started. Make sense, guys? Right? Otherwise, there are more people telling you more conflicting information. You don't know how to act on it, right? But where all this coming from? So that time I started my mission, yeah, to go trace back to the origin, how it started. And I discovered that long time ago, it could be like 5,000 year before Christ. And that time, yeah, the concept of destiny haven't exist yet until a point that they discover that they have problems, right? You think about this, right? If you don't have problems, do you really care about your destiny? When you say you don't have problem means that you get what you want. Yeah, you're really successful. Have it occurred to you to say, okay, I wonder that, what's wrong with me or what I can do to change my destiny? No, because you're already living your dream life. Make sense? The concept of destiny get introduced because when people start to feel that they have problems or they create problems themselves unintentionally, and then now they're wondering why this happened to me. Okay, so therefore that is the time where all this concept of is there a larger force at play that influence our destiny, right? Because you think about this, human nature is like this. When they are successful, they always think about, oh, it's my own effort, right? I work hard and whatever it is. Okay. But when we hit certain problems, we encounter I would say roadblocks, issues, then do we really blame ourselves most of the time? No. We are wondering, is this something wrong with my astrology? Is this certain element is clash or whatever? That's how this concept coming in. So therefore, how many of you here learned Bazi before? Bazi astrology. Type the word me if you learn or you know what it is. The word Bazi, Bazi. Okay, all right. So that is a Chinese astrology. Type the word me if you actually know what Bazi is. Okay, let me see. Wow, so many of you here. Okay, good. So you know Bazi, right? So Bazi is a form of astrology. So that's how people start talking about destiny, whether you have a good destiny or a bad destiny. So this is how it's coming from. Okay. And yes, because by studying that part, yeah, people can know whether they are good or bad destiny. So in the old days, the way we actually approach a destiny chart, we just want to know information. So basically, it's like this: you only have two answer possibility, right? The answer either your good destiny or a bad destiny. Yeah, last time is like this. Yeah, there are no such questions say how do I improve it. So it's more like a form of acceptance rather than actually questioning. Yeah, because we are trained that way that we need to obey, yeah, to whatever instruction passed down to us. So therefore, and when I learned Bazi and Chinese astrology, I have a lot of questions. Because if you knew me, you follow me for quite some time, my ex profession, I did last time, I was a programmer. So what do you think? How programmer thinks? They are skeptical, they question everything, and they think in a very scientific way. Agree? Right? So the time when I studied the Bazi, the destiny chart, yeah, I see a lot of information inside. I got excited. But suddenly one thing dawns on me. Yeah, one question. The question here is at one time, on any point of time, there are 30,000 charts with the same charts or appearing. Okay, which means that if you think your Bazi chart or your astrology chart is unique, think again. Okay, it's not that unique because at any point of time, they are on average, there are actually 30,000 people with the same chart walking on Earth right now. So if Bazi chart determine your destiny, then how come in this world there are only one Elon Musk? Okay, right? Because which means there are another 29,999 people have the same chart. Have you ever actually questioned that before? Right? So then I say, how come it's like this? Yes, Bazi is interesting. I got a lot of information. I benefited from it. But if Bazi chart is your destiny, don't you think there are 30,000 Elon Musk in the world at the same time? But we can't find. We only have one. Yeah. Then why is like this? Yeah, so I start searching, and finally I actually discovered the question, to the answer, right? So which means it's like this: the reason why there only one person is because we are not our Bazi, because we used to think we are the Bazi. So, which means everything the Bazi related to us, whatever happened has to become something got to do with the Bazi. You got to trace what is wrong with your chart and so many things. How many of you here guilty of being doing this? Okay. So until a point, I discovered that we are not our Bazi. Bazi is just an energy that given to us the moment we are born. So it's just like an energy map that actually describing what kind of energy come with the moment we are born. But we are not our Bazi. Because if you think you are a Bazi, then everything happened to you, you trace back to the chart. Yeah, you become fearful. No. Okay, that's why everyone is different, because even you belong to the same chart, because we actually leverage our chart in so many different ways. So the one that is successful, I discovered, is not how good your Bazi chart is. It's more into like, are you a good user of your chart or not? Okay. So therefore, how do we become better? How many of you here want to have a better destiny? Do you know the trick? The trick here is not about having the greatest Bazi in the world. The trick here, the secret, yeah, this is what I discovered after 10 years of doing this. Do you want to know the secret of great destiny? How many of you want to know? Type it with me. This is what I discovered after 10 years. Because I was a programmer before, I asked so many type of questions in so many ways, in so many different angles, and I discover one single truth. Okay, all right. So the key, the secret to the great destiny, if you want to, of course, is your ability to ask a better question. Yeah, you can have this. A lot of people can have the same chart than you. It could be better than you, but if you ask a better question, yeah, you can create miracles in your life. Okay, so for example, questions. This is something like this. Because in old days, right, people ask different questions. Let me give you some example here. Someone will ask a question like, in my business, am I suitable to have a partner or not? Is it a good or bad question? Should I do it alone, or should I actually find a partner? Is it a valid question or not? Okay, the thing here is why people ask that question. Yeah, it's a bad question to start with. Why people ask this question, right? Like, this person haven't done any business before. All right. But the reason they ask this question, they think, right, the business automatically will be successful if they're just partner with someone. Does it make sense? No, right? Of course. Right. So therefore, whether if you have the same question as well, should I have fun to find a partner or do it alone? That question to answer yes or no, don't you think it depends on your business model, of your business. It's nothing to do with your partner. If the business that you're starting, you can manage it by yourself, why you need a partner? Right? Why you want to share your profit too? But if you start another business that require partners because it's a big business, you cannot do it alone, then the second business, of course, you need a partner. So to answer to that question, it's nothing to do with your partner chart, right? It's got to do with what? Your business model. You get what I mean here? A lot of people that tie everything about their partner chart. That's why I'm telling you, your partner chart is not you. It's just an energy that you have the moment you are born. When you think the partner chart is you, you ask all these questions. It feel like you're fearful, and you ask about what I should do more, what I should avoid. Yeah, these are the questions normally people ask, right? So because they have a lot of fear, they think that if I don't do this path, I go to this path, I'll get penalized. That's why I discovered a lot of people, when they approach metaphysics this way, they become more fearful, and they become incapable of making decisions. Because in their mind at time is what I should do, what I should avoid, what I shouldn't do. Yeah, that's a wrong way to use it. Okay, then what is a good way to using it? The good way here is you come first, because the partner is not you, which means you set a goal. All right, you set a goal what you want, and then you're going to look at your partner chart and see how can your partner, the energy that you have or the talent you have able to help you to serve your goal. So the moment you see partner as a tool rather than something controlling you, you're free. You're free to do what? To expand your possibility. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying here? Right? Otherwise, your whole life you live of fear, as if like someone there watching over you. If you misstep, and then you get penalized, you get a punishment. It doesn't work that way. Guys, are you guys okay? Are you still here? Right? Do you understand my point here? This mindset need to be set right first before you actually learn it. Otherwise, I notice a lot of people become more fearful and fearful. Yeah, it seems like everything they do is there's a punishment behind it. No. Okay. Once you discover this, then the next thing here is, remember I told you, to get a better destiny is nothing to do with what is given to you, your chart. It's more on the question you ask. So don't you think your life will become better by asking a better question? Like, for example, how can I leverage on my partner chart to help me? Rather than asking, what should I do or what should I avoid in the chart? If you ask that question, you're the followers. You're fearful, right? You don't know what to do. You just listen. Oh, I'm afraid. As long as I do this, I avoid this, that'll be fine. No. Right? You see all successful people, they put their priority first, they put their goal first, then they use partner as a tool or an advisor. How can you help me here? All right. I want to get that. Show me your tools or your power. Okay, to help me get that. Yeah. If you ask this way, do you realize that the way of you using astrology will be very different, drastically? Yeah, these are the 5% of the people. This is the way they're using astrology chart, and I want you to see the same way as well. Yeah, ask a better question. Ask something like, how do I succeed despite given a bad destiny chart? Don't you think it's a better question to ask rather than you ask, why my chart so bad? How come my chart so many clash? Yeah, let me tell you, I've seen the worst chart in the world, yet they are successful despite of that, because they ask a better question. So therefore, I want you to know, in summary here, your question determine your destiny. Okay, so I asked that question that time. The first question I asked is, how come even you have 30,000 identical partner chart right now at any point of time, how come those individual different destiny? So you start by asking better question. Okay, all right. So now that time I ask another question. This question here is, how can I improve or go to the next level in terms of practicing Chinese metaphysics? Is it a good question to ask, by the way? rather than ask, what are the calamities or what I should avoid, or what I want to be safe, that kind of thing. Yeah, if you do that, you're more fearful. Yeah. So now I ask myself the next level. How do I get to the next level? Then that time, yeah, of course, I already told you, I start to trace for the origin of the universe and Chinese metaphysics, where it started. So how do I do this? Let me show you a diagram here. If you learn metaphysics, you know that our destiny, our outcome in life are governed by these three aspects. Let me show you here. Yeah, if you learn metaphysics, I'm sure you know about this. These are the Cosmic Trinity. It divided into three things, which is the heaven, earth, and man. Yeah, these are the thing, and you also know that the heaven, it means that anything that beyond our control. For example, the moment you are born, you cannot choose who is your biological parents. All right, because the moment you're being conceived in the womb, that part already determined. Correct. All right, I'm saying biological parents. Okay, now, and heaven means something that given to you and is not something on your choosing. For example, like world event or disaster. Okay, and certain probably your talent as well. You know that some of you are seeing better than your friends, even though they attend or they learn from all these great tutors and also are singing gurus. But even you, without going any form of training, you can effortlessly outbeat that person or outsang that person. Yeah, you might think, right, it's not fair. Yes, it's not fair. Yeah, because this is not something he asked for, but it's something given. We call this talent. All right, it's just like this. And I also discovered some individual. Yeah, this is and their face look very smooth, good complexion. And of course, when you notice someone at their 70s or 80s, you discover their face are so flawless, and then the complexion is good. There are no pores, visible pores. Then normally, what would you do? You ask that person, right? What is the secret? Yeah, to this youthful looking things. Don't you think so? Especially girls, right? And yeah, that's one individual. Yeah, also have the same criteria. And then you know what is his answer? He say that I didn't have any so-called this extraordinary skincare regime or routine. I'm just using water and a soap for his face. You don't even need to have any moisturizer, toner, or whatsoever. Yeah, yet some people that spend like thousands per month, this collagen, put so many stuff in their face, ginseng, right? They do all this aesthetic treatment, but is I would say pale by comparison with someone just using soap and water. And this guy eat hamburgers every day, junk food. How can you explain that? Yeah, that is what heaven. All right, is something given to you. How many of you have this? I would say good genes that they win the lottery in terms of the genes. Yeah, some of us get that, right, so it become effortless to you. So therefore, when we talk about this again, that determine our destiny. So don't you think we need to know the heaven part first, because it's governed everything? That's how it started. The second one here, if you look at here, is the earth, right? So the earth is about feng shui. So which means that if you're not given the heaven luck, then probably you can use the earth energy to help you out. Okay. And then the man represent our willpower, yeah, what we're willing to do, our decision in life. Yeah, so that is the part. So now, if you can change your destiny and you only can choose one aspect of it, let's say you can change your destiny, which aspect you want to have more control in? Let me show you the Cosmic Trinity again. Do you want to have more control on the heaven part, the earth, or the man? The man is your talent. Yeah, it's heaven, right? Yes, heaven, right? Because this is something that you already win from the start. Right? Is you not only able to win, you win it effortlessly because it's natural to you. Just like some of them, they are tall. for example. Okay. Yeah, so this is the part that is very hard to change. Yeah, so if someone are born tall, and especially in period 9 we are in right now, right? For guys, you need to be tall. Yeah, so there's a trend. Everyone try to actually become taller. Yeah, so they try to eat different things, or maybe they comb their hair higher or whatever to look taller. Yeah, because period 9 is a candlelight. Your candle is long, so it's tall. Okay, so and it's a gene thing. Yeah, some people they are just born that way. So and some of us don't, right? So you want to control, of course, we want to control the heaven part. But we also know that we cannot change it because the moment we're born we have certain genes. So now when we trace back to the origin, if you how many of you here, even though you know it's hard to change it, but yet you still want to see, is there any way, maybe not changing it, but to influence your heaven luck? How many of you want to know that? Probably that's the one of the reason you're here today. Okay. All right, type the word me if you want to learn this part, the heaven part. Today I'm going to talk about the heaven part because that is the origin of everything. Okay, I see a lot of me here. Good, good. So now, when we talk about the heaven part, so we talk about the origin of metaphysics. In metaphysics, there are so many subjects. There are Bazi, there are Feng Shui, there are Qigong, there are Yijing, there are date selection. So, but when we want to trace how all the discipline begin, where it's coming from one system called Yijing. Have you heard about Yijing before? Okay, let me show you the word here first. Okay, there you go. Yeah, this is the Yijing part of it. So now, some of you might heard about this. Some of you this could be the first time. So this is a system, yeah, or a discipline under the Chinese metaphysics umbrella. So this is I would say the founder, or the father of Chinese metaphysics. So that time I'm so excited when I discovered this, because remember my goal here is to study the origin, right? And I discovered that this art here has been there at least 3,500 years ago at least. Yeah, and it's been used by emperors, scholars, strategists around the world to make powerful decisions in life, business, and last time there's a war, right? All this thing here. So therefore, this is where it's all started, and all the subsequent system like Bazi, Feng Shui, Qigong, and all this system here are come after because they derive the principle from Yijing. So do you think it's powerful? Yeah, so that's why the time my interest on Yijing grew, and because this represents fundamental. So if you look at the timeline, yeah, you look at the timeline of it, yeah, the how it started. The earliest one is the Yijing, and then all this concept here being translated or actually derived or passed on to several system. After that, after Yijing is Feng Shui, and after Feng Shui later on, there's a creation of Bazi, Chinese astrology, and then Qigong, and then some of you also learn about purple star astrology. Yeah, so there's a sequence to it. Yeah, is actually evolving. Yeah, it's the timeline of metaphysics. Since when to trace back to the beginning, of course, we'll look at the Qigong because Yijing, because Yijing influenced the rest of the system at their core. So, which means if you're good in Yijing, automatically your knowledge about Bazi, Feng Shui, Qigong will improve. Automatically, it's not a choice because now you know how to connect the dots together. Okay, that's why I got interested on that. So therefore I actually obsessed with it. And why? Because this is the heaven blueprint. Remember the Cosmic Trinity I showed just now? This is the blueprint of the heaven realm. So it encapsulates everything in the universe. So therefore Yijing could represent everything. It could be your emotions, it could be an object, it could be your desire, it could be your results in life, it could be wealth, it could be love, it could be health. Okay, so which means that if you're good in Yijing, I would say that you need not to learn anything else. Okay, So this is because this is the source of it. So therefore, that time I so got excited. I invested all my time, effort, energy to learn this, and I discovered one very important discovery: is you can actually tap to the heaven blueprint energy. I used to thought that is something we cannot influence, is something is fixed, is predetermined, and I discovered actually it's not, because all the sages during the ancient time they actually use it to tap into this blueprint, the so-called the heaven blueprint. Would you like to know more on this? Okay, all right. So yeah, I can show you some of it. Let me show you the blueprint first. Yeah, this is the heaven blueprint. Yeah, if you actually know this thing, because what I mentioned heaven blueprint is there are 64 hexagrams, just like I show you on the screen right now. Okay, each of these hexagram represents certain things in the universe. So which means whatever feeling you're experiencing right now, or what kind of emotion you're having, also belong to one of this hexagram, or the solution to your problems could be in one of these 64 hexagram. Everything. Okay, so it's always 64 because there are 6 lines to it. And I think you also know that when you actually look into this Yijing, some of you here, the reason people don't want to learn this is because they think that it's too hard, right? It's also many lines here. But only if you discovered all you need is to master this 64 hexagram, yeah, you can understand life, you can influence it for better. Only 64, right? I mean, you have more than 64 friends, yet you can remember their name. Yeah, so it's not that actually hard to learn this. Okay, so therefore, the time I actually look into this, and now we'll give you some background here, or the way to kickstart this if you want to tap into this heaven blueprint. Okay, so now since there are 64 hexagram and they all tell a story, for a beginner to learn 64 hexagram will be a little bit overwhelming at first. All right, so how can we make it easy? We need to study back again the origin of Yijing. So let me show you. Yeah. So because some of you here are very new, so let me show you how we can tap into this. So the whole concept of this origin of the Yijing, or the origin of metaphysics, is about yin and yang. I think this symbol here is not something unknown. I think a lot of us here actually know what it is. So basically, it actually explains the fundamental of the universe. So therefore, in Yijing, to break it down to a simple thing here, is you need to learn level 1 first. Yeah, level 1 means what? You need to know there are only 2 things in life, right? Because the most profound things in life is very simple. It's not that complicated. It's only yin and yang. Yeah, can you see on the screen right now? So in Yijing, the yang line is a one line and the yin is a broken line. So what is supposed to mean? It means that, in to understand how life works, how we create destiny, there are always the concept of duality has to be there. All right, it always come as a pair. For example, you don't know what is happiness feels like until you experience sadness. Make sense? When you say you reject sadness, you're also rejecting happiness at the same time. I want to think about this. I know it's a bit deep here. Okay. Yeah, because that's how duality works. Okay, for example, right now you want to be healthy, and your friend just offered you a burger. And when you say no to the burger because you want to be healthy and the burger looks like very unhealthy, and the moment you say no, you reject that offer, you say no to the burger, don't you think at the same time you're also saying yes to a healthier life? At the same time, it happens at the same time. So it's a concept of duality. If How do you know something move very fast? if you don't experience or you have saw someone actually move very slow. There are always a comparison, yin and yang, right? The same thing. How do you know someone is pretty? You haven't seen someone that is less pretty before, right? So therefore, this is the concept of cause and effect. For every cause, there's an effect of it. So, and just this concept, yin and yang, is 1 or 0. It influenced a lot of thought leader like Leibniz and everyone, and the father of computer. Yeah, and then he discovered this is a binary system, 1 and 0, right? Yin and yang. And then from this inspiration, there's the birth of computing. Do you realize that in the computing fundamentals, like even though I'm talking to you right now, you see my video, you hear my voice, everything in the background is translated into 1 and 0. Do you realize that? Okay, some of you haven't, yeah, because you didn't learn anything about binary. It's fine. And now you try to think about this. How come there are 64 hexagrams? Right, 6 lines, right? If you look at all the computer storage or smartphone storage, do you realize that it always come with 64, either gigs or terabytes, so many things here. So therefore 64. If you're 64 multiplied by 2 is 128. Does the number sounds familiar to you? 128 multiplied by 2, it means 256. Does it actually represent the storage size of either your hard disk or your smartphone storage or your camera? Yeah, 256 you multiply again is what? 512. 512 and so you go on, right? And 1024. Yeah, this is the number. So therefore, this is how the universe is created. Even right now, we see a lot of traces of this heaven blueprint. Yeah, is it fascinating? Yeah, to know all this. Yeah, basically means around us. So if we understand this, we understand the universe. So now the first level, just now, if you're a beginner, it's good to know the yin and the yang part of it. Yeah, or it could be the cause and the effect of it. So now let me ask you, yeah, now I'm going to tell some wisdom here. All of us here, every day, there's a lot of activities that we perform, isn't it? We work and then we exercise, or maybe we spend some time gossiping or watch Netflix or whatever. Yeah, you can do whatever you like. It's your life. But I want to ask you one question. Everything you do on the daily basis, are you working on the cause or you working on the effect? That is the question about destiny. Because yin and yang, right? Cause and effect. So I want you to ask yourself, some people, let me give you an example here. If you don't have money, and then you're going to borrow money to make yourself look good so you can appear rich and you can appear okay. So are you addressing the symptom or the cause? Tell me. Have you met someone like this? Yeah, they look so good in social media. They're traveling everywhere. Yeah, but they mess up their credit card. They're heavily in debt just to look good. They look rich, but they're actually not. Okay, so address the symptom, right? So the way to change your destiny, another people, they might look normal, right? They don't travel much because they don't have money right now, but they spend every day, yeah, without announcing to the whole world, they study hard, they work on their craft, day in, day out. So who do you think will create a better future? Yeah, the one that working on the symptom or the cause? Of course, the cause, right? So this is one of the thing about changing destiny. People don't care about this, right? People say, okay, this year is a good luck or bad luck. Okay, good luck and happy, you celebrate. Bad luck and then you feel bad, but you forget for once a while. And I say, never mind, give next year a chance. Let me hear about next year whether I got luck or not. Can you see how shallow that kind of lifestyle is? Instead of thinking, hey, from today onwards, I make sure 8 out of 10 activities I perform is working on the cause of it. Okay, is this information useful? Yes? Yeah, this you wouldn't know this if you don't know Yijing. Yeah, that's why I discovered, hey, there are so many wisdom behind it. I can tap from it, then I say I better learn more about this. How many of you here you start to think about, yeah, or you have some light or some clarity on how to create a better destiny for you by just understanding yin and yang, guys? So therefore, Yijing work on the person first, not the destiny, right? Because if you here is clear, there are much more things you can do, even with the same parts of chart. All right. So level one, we deal with yin and yang, and even that the sages last time they spent years just to understand a lot of wisdom behind this. There are way more. All right. I just give you some of it right now, so to help you to actually move forward easier. Now, let me ask you one thing. Can you promise? I'm not force you to do so, but can you promise yourself from today onwards, you're going to work on the cause? All right, which means you might not get encouragement. No one go to tap your shoulder. You work behind the scene. You don't announce your goal until you can call checkmate. Yeah, you might look that you're loser right now, yeah, because it seems like people don't know what you're doing. You're just keeping silent, right? But in long run, that's how result created. Okay, so this is one of the concept of yin and yang. So let's say you graduated from it, yin and yang, then you look at the second level. The second level, let me show you first. Okay, this is the second level. The second level got to do with this. Trigrams, 8 trigrams. 8 trigrams means that instead of one line, you create another 2 lines from it. Excuse me. Can you see the trigrams right now? It's still yin and yang, yeah, but it's a combination of 3, so it made up total of 8 trigrams, as shown on the screen right now. Okay, so and from here, there are more information we can derive from the universe, because this is the seeds of the heaven blueprint. Remember, it starts from yin and yang, and then now once you graduated, then you get to learn more about how to tap to this wisdom and energy. So it gives us 8 trigrams, and then this 8 trigram is exactly the 8 directions of feng shui. If you learn feng shui, there's north, south, east, west, northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast, right? Total of 8 direction. Also, is because of these 8 trigrams, and these 8 trigrams also represent 8 virtues in life, and also 8 important skill. So there are so many things, and remember I told you one thing just now. The heaven blueprint, you can actually tap into it. Okay, so you can actually tap into these intelligent networks or divine intelligence, if you will, or I call this heaven blueprint. You can actually tap into it to get a wise. How many of you would like to do that? Yeah, getting a wise from the heaven blueprint. Type the word yes, and I'm going to show you how. And by the way, if you found this interesting so far, share this post so it can benefit more people. Yeah, do it now. Okay, it's a good thing to actually pay it forward. Thank you in advance. All right, cool. So now, how do we thanks for sharing. I saw a lot of people share this. Good. So now I want to actually explain to you how do you tap to this intelligent network. Okay, so some of you might heard about the word divination. Yeah, divination basically is you're getting a wise or insights, yeah, from the universe or the intelligence network. And there are so many ways to tap into this. Yeah, there are so many methods. In the old days, they're actually looking at the crack on the bones, or some of them they're using the coins in the turtle shell. There's so many ways. It does not matter which way you are using, as long it's random. Yeah, random means that you don't deliberately choose the answer that you wanted. As long it's random, the answer always correct. So remember, how many possible hexagram are there? 64, right? So, but now we are talking about what? We don't use 6 lines, we only use 3 lines. So there are total of 8 trigrams. So we do that first because now we are still on level 2, we are not level 3 yet. Level 3, you can use all the 6 lines. Okay, but even 3 lines at level 2, you can derive a lot of great advice for you. So now, how about this? How many of you here, or maybe instead of asking you, I'll offer something for you. I want to offer to you how to use the 8 trigrams to share with you what kind of skill you need to learn in 2025. How about that? Let me give you a test trial here. Okay, you see whether it's resonate with you or not. Okay, I do this every year. I do this for my client, for my VIP client, and I want to extend this for all of you here as an appreciation for attending today Facebook Live here and or YouTube Live. So how do I do that? It's very simple. Remember just now, let me tell you how it works first. So since there are 8 possible trigrams, I can actually can do it using cards. I just using 8 cards. Each of them contains a trigram, and then from there I just pick one. That is the answer. Okay, is as long you don't choose. Yeah, the key here is as long you don't actually deliberately choose the card or the hexagram, because if you learn Yijing before, you know which hexagram is good and bad, right? So now let me show you the cards. This is how I do it. You see the cards here? Yeah, this is one of 3 lines, right? Is the trigram. So I have total of 8 cards here. So one way I can do here, I just shuffle and then I choose the card for me. But the problem here right now, you don't have the cards, right? So how can you benefit from this? Don't worry. I have a way to help you out here. I got you. So what you're going to do here is this. They are, let me show you this. There are 8 trigrams. Remember, there are 8 possible trigrams, which means there are 8 possible skills you can learn. But which one is important to you in 2025 for you to become winner, for you to win big in life in 2025? Would you like to know? So if the answer is yes, among these 8 cards here, I want you to pick one only, and I want you to do it now. Yeah, do it now. Once you made up your mind, which card to pick, type in that your choice in the comment box right now so I can see it. If you chose A, just type A there. It's very easy, right? If you choose B, you can do it there. All right, as well. Do it now. Okay, cool. So I saw the answer already coming in. Wow, so many. All this from YouTube. Okay, this one from Facebook. Okay, all right, cool. Now, let me review it. Yeah, so are you ready? So there are only 8 cards. It's not hard. All right, okay. So now, let's review the cards. So which means if you chose card A just now, let me see whether I can draw something on it. Okay, if you chose card A, then you got this trigram. You don't worry if you don't know Chinese. It's irrelevant. All right, there's a name. It's called Kun, K-U-N. There's an English name. All right, so it's called Kun. So if you chose card B just now, you got this trigram. The name is Gen, G-E-N. Okay, all right. So of course you don't know the answer. So let's start this. Okay, this time I would like to actually start from H first. How many of you here chose H just now? Okay, type it with me if you chose H. Okay, Carrie Mark is a bit greedy here. Oh, no, A to H. Oh, I thought A and H. Okay, my mistake, Carrie Mark. Okay, I thought you chose A to H. Okay, you only can choose one. All right, everyone here, pay attention. You only can choose one. So now, let's say if you chose card H, all right, I see Olga is H, great. Okay, and then Belichi Simona is also H. Okay, so if you chose card H, I give you the keyword. All right, the keyword here is because it's a Chengua, you need to cultivate leadership skill. Okay, yeah, as simple as that. So what you are lacking or what holding you back from such great success in 2025 is your leadership ability. So what a leader do? Leader are decisive, right? And then they are the one setting direction. They are the one innovate to move forward. So therefore, ask yourself, right? So are you someone like this? If you're not, don't worry. This year is a year to improve or increase your leadership ability. Yeah, leadership own response or a great leader own responsibility. Right? Although they didn't commit some mistake, but they take responsibility to fix it. Yeah, that is the differentiate between a leader and a followers, right? Followers look for who to blame. Yeah, leader when there are problems, yes, sometimes it's not caused by them, but yet, yeah, they take the initiative to solve it. Yeah, that's why once you adopt this, you will see a lot of opportunities in 2025. And this is the skill you need, isn't it? If you choose H, yeah, yeah, this is how resonate it is, yeah, with your current life right now. Okay, now let's move on. Next one here, how many of you here chose card G? If you chose card G here, you got the Dui Gua. Dui Gua, actually, the image itself, it represents the mouth. So it governs one thing. It governs your communication skill. So if you aspire to become a speaker, a teacher, a coach, like me, I'm a coach, right? I also a teacher. So this year could be the year to do it. You got the G. So you got this encouragement from the heaven blueprint. There are no better year than now to do something like this. Go ahead, push it. Yeah, it's sort of like saying that I got your back. This is the best time to do it. Yeah, if you selected G just now, because this one talking about communication, speaking ability, or no, but if let's say you say, Iverson, I don't want to be a speaker. I just do what I'm doing right now. So if you don't intend to become a speaker, I want to improve your communication skill with your loved one as well. Yeah. So sometimes, yeah, this is a time for you to apologize as well. Yeah, to fix some relationship issue as well. Okay. All right. That is the card G for you. So now, or certain misunderstanding in result of miscommunication, this is a great year to resolve it. Okay, all right, lower down your ego a little bit. Okay, and then, yeah, this is the key for you to create a success. So if you're thinking, how come I cannot grow in my career, I don't get the promotion, because you cannot express yourself in a way that help you to let everyone see you in a better light. So therefore, learn self-promotion. Next one. If you chose card F, yeah, the F card here, F, then yeah, this one is easy. Yeah, the skill that you need to have this year is to make yourself look better, either physically or maybe your character. Okay, look better. Some of you might need to actually change your appearance a little bit, and because just the virtue of looking better, by just doing that, you already attract a lot of opportunities to you. How many of you here you selected card F just now? Okay, good. Yeah, so this year to change your image, or if you think you're overweight right now, is a time to actually start your weight loss regime or something like that. That will be a great one for you. Yeah, this one is more physical. Yeah, so aesthetically wise, you want to look better. Yeah, so first impression matters. Especially also, I think if you follow my Instagram before, you actually have one post saying that this year, the horse, if you have the horse or the tiger in your birth chart, it's very easy, or there's a high tendency you gain a lot of weight, right? So if you have tiger or horse in your partner chart, and even so you selected card F, is already very obvious or very clear what you need to do this year. Okay. All right. Okay. You don't look for me. I'm not an expert in weight loss. All right. You look for the right coach. Yeah, because someone texted me and say, Harrison, yeah, can you coach me to look look slimmer? You look for me, I'm a bad coach in terms of weight loss, because if someone asked me that question before, how do I actually lose weight or look slimmer immediately, such a tall order, right? I always tell them, right, you go and mix with all the friends that actually fatter than you, and by comparison you look slimmer. Okay, so it's a bad advice though. Yeah, so to look for me when it comes to weight loss. All right, look for the credible weight loss coach. Okay, clear? All right, so now next one. Next one here is if you actually selected card E here. Yeah, card E. Okay, this one is the if you want to get more opportunity, you want to be successful, you didn't get it because of one thing. You better write this down. It's because you lack of courage. Yeah? It's as simple as that. Yeah, if you selected card E, yeah, this is the message for you. I don't care what happened in your past. You're super successful or whatever. You have a good records in the past, but it's all does not matter anymore, because sometimes when you achieve a lot, you're afraid to fail, right? Because you can't go back, you can't go down. So it gives you more pressure to maintain your level, right? So sometimes to go to next level, you must willing to fail. So therefore, this is a great year to build courage. Accept new responsibility, new challenge is the key to your success in 2025. So which means that you must have this ability to stomach failure. Yeah, because when you do something new, sure, of course, you can do it well in the beginning, right? Because you're a beginner. But that anything that push you forward to make you feel uncomfortable is a great thing for this year. Okay, so for example, like if your boss say that, okay, someone just resigned, but we don't have headcounts to hire someone new right now. So yeah, maybe you can try something new. Yeah, for this year. Okay, if you selected E, your key to success is courage. All right. Okay, cool. So now let's move on. If you chose card D here, yeah, if you chose card D just now, this one is very simple, because Sun Gua represent adaptability or flexibility. And you realize that in a corporate world, the one that survive is not the most intelligent and is not the most skillful. The one that can survive in a corporate environment is the one that is the most adaptable. They are flexible. All right, they can change. Their response to change. Yeah, they don't let the ego get in the way. So therefore, this is the key for you this year. Remain open, remain adaptable, embrace change. Sometimes your opinion does not matter, right? Because that's what the company needs right now. Support it. Okay, so this is a year that your principle does not even weigh an ounce. Okay, so therefore, bite the bullet, swallow your pride, and then embrace change. Yeah, I see a lot of people say, AI is bad thing, right? I'm not going to learn it. I hate AI. Some people do that. So when they say that, they're actually refusing change. So if you don't change, yeah, the change will change you later. You're forced to change. So you need to be careful, right? I would say that don't take this lightly. The reason you get the Sun Gua or you chose the card D, it's because right now you're not that flexible. There's still something you're quite adamant about, you're quite stubborn about something. So they just say probably this is the time you need to let go a little bit, right? Be more open, and that's where you start to see possibility coming in. Okay, guys. Now let me ask you: is Yijing powerful or not? Does it speak directly to you? Yeah, and then this is just level 2 only. We're only using 3 lines. Okay. Yeah. So if you feel that resonate with you here, yeah, type the word yes. Let me hear your comments here. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, you like this, right? Okay, cool. So let me see. Okay, you're welcome, Diana Chai. Okay, Juku says spot on. Yeah. So yeah, you can, but you only can do this once, right? Because I'm the one doing the divination. But you can let your family or your friends to do this. It only works one time. Okay. All right. Okay. Kevin always say yes. Okay. Vesna, Rowena. All right. Good. All right. Thanks for participating. So now, how many left? 3 more. Okay. So let me just go through this. And if you got this C here, if you selected card C, your key to success is education. All right, because this is a Kangwa. So, which means that information education will make you go further. Because the Gua is saying that whatever information you have right now or what kind of knowledge you have right now is going to be obsolete and it can serve you further. So, this is a time to learn new stuff, information. So, we also say that the key to the success in 2025 is how much information you're able to accumulate and apply on. So that is the key for you. Cool. Because you say that whatever you know right now, you can't hang on that anymore. It already outlived its usefulness already. Yeah, that is the message. Okay. All right. Good. So let's look at the next one here. The next one here is B is a Genggua. Okay, Genggua. How many of you here actually Genggua? You selected B just now. Okay, if you selected card B, wow, so many of you, good. So if you selected card B, you forget about everything else that I told the rest of them. You need to focus on one thing: manage your cash flow properly. Okay, for this year, learn. You must learn. If you say I don't know, you must learn. Because I say that if not, yeah, then this year will be an issue for you in terms of cash flow. All right, expenses, make a plan, have a systematic plan how to grow your net worth. This is your main focus for 2025. Okay, yeah. So that if you're able to do that, you start to see opportunities. Because now you are in a position you can invest, you can capitalize on upcoming opportunities that's come in, right? And then your life become better. You think about this, right? If you are more financially stable, you have less stress in your job. Agree? Yeah, a lot of time people tell me, Alison, how do I actually uh, reduce my stress at work? I always tell them, make more money. You don't even need to remind yourself, your stress will automatically go down, isn't it? Because the reason you're stressed because you're afraid you got fired and you can't support your family. Make sense? Right? So I would say the best way to solve stress problem at work is to do one thing. Make more money, increase your net worth. Yeah, if you actually selected card B just now, that is a wise for you. Okay, all right, cool. So now let's move on. If you selected card A just now, okay, card A is something got to do with your environment. So probably you need to look at who are you spend most of your time with. It's the time to start to do an audit. Okay, audit means what? Which are the toxic people, the one that drain your energy, and which one can lift you up and make you become better. Okay, so spend more time with the people that makes you better. It's the time, because if you got this, it also means like um, this is a time you might surrounded by a lot of unhelpful people right now. So it's a time to make the call, to decide, and to move on to meet more people that is beneficial for you. Those who play the game of life in the higher level. Yeah, these are a group of people. They don't complain about the boss, the company, but they're focusing on making themselves better, either financially, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Okay, so that is the advice for you for that. Okay, good so far. And then this gua also represent feng shui. Also, if you are thinking, what else you can do, look in the house feng shui. There's something you can do to improve it. Okay, so what I've just gone through here is the 8 trigrams that can help you out in 2025. Do you like the information that I just shared just now? Okay, good. So now, let me ask you one question here. Okay, you're welcome, Chinita. All right. So let's see. Okay, cool. Now, among the 8 trigrams I told you just now, how many of you here selected card F just now? Card F? Type the word me. Okay, all right. Great. If you selected card F just now, you got one extra information. Okay, I saw Mac Lee, Henry Chan, Mac Lee. Okay, you selected card F just now. And I want to pay it, Jessica as well, Jessica Chu. And also ST. Wow, so many. Barbara, Alex Chia. Nice, wow. Andrin Chan, and so many. Wow, the list still keep going on. Tiffany. All right, cool. So I cannot show everyone here. There's so many. All right, if you selected card F, there's one good news for you because it's a Li Gua. Right, it's a Li Gua here. So Li Gua, you see, Li Gua is top and bottom is a Yang line, and the middle line is a Yin line. Right, it's a broken line. This is the same trigram as period 9 trigram. Do you realize that? Yeah, let me move. You see the F card, the Li Gua. Is it the same trigram as period 9? Yes? So what does it mean? It means that this year, you actually attracted a lot of great period 9 opportunities as well. Isn't it cool? Yeah, business opportunities, wealth opportunities related to period 9. So aware of this opportunity come, and then tap into it. I know you're already feeling it. Yeah, for those who only, yes, right? Yes, correct. Yeah, that's why Yijing is so powerful that way. Yeah, I want to imagine, right? If every day, then they are one advisor like Yijing, they can give you advice about or inspire you about something. Yeah, it does not force you what you must do this, you must do that. No, because Yijing, in a way, they help you realize something, and you are the one making the decision. You are on the driver's seat. You decide. Yeah, you're no longer say, "Oh, this year what I should do." Yeah, I don't know. No, right? This is a time you realize you have some epiphany or aha moment inside that make you decide you want to do this. And the decision you make is not because the chart told you so, it's because you want to do it, and the chart's supposed to help you to realize your goal sooner. Yeah, that is the whole goal here. So, and some of you say, "Hey, Alison, what in one way or another, how I can connect with you?" I saw some of your comment here. You can actually follow my Instagram channel. All right, I posted a lot of free stuff there. Okay, so you can scan the QR code, or you can use my handle here, iverson.lee on Instagram. Yeah, and then there's a lot of great stuff there you can actually look into if you want to improve your knowledge about metaphysics. Okay, cool. All right. So now, the most important one. I just talk about, like, there are 6 level 3 right now, because we talk about level 1, level 2 talking about 3 lines. So level 3 is different. Yeah, this is where everyone should aim for, is we deal with hexagram. How many lines in the hexagram? 6 lines. Let me show you again. This is what we call the Yijing blueprint. Okay, the heaven blueprint, if you will. I call that because by using 3 lines, we already get some benefit from it. Imagine you use all the 6 lines. This is the ultimate, because there are no 12 lines. Everything in the universe, what you want could be represented into one of this, right? If you're lost, you don't know what to do, one of these hexagram can activate your inspiration. So this is how powerful the the hexagram is. Okay, again, some of you learn Bazi before, you learn feng shui before, or you learn Qi Dunjia. Let me tell you one thing that I'm very sure about this. Eventually, you go and learn Yijing, because you want to trace back to the source. You want to connect the dots, from one system to another. And there are no way you can do this until you understand the 64 hexagram. Okay. So, and some of you ask, what is so different this with astrology? For example, like Bazi, some of you learned Bazi before, talking about destiny. And some of you learn purpose star astrology, also talk about destiny, right? Your destiny chart. And the thing I want to realize that when you talk about astrology tell you who you are, your capability or your talent, right? But it's actually very good. But don't you think it also set a boundaries for what you think is possible and what is not? I want to think about this, right? Every system have their own pros and cons. So, but when you read your destiny chart, don't you think it's also form an invisible boundaries and to tell you or make you perceive who you are, what you can do and what you can do? Yes. And if you actually absorb into this notion, and then now you start to see the world of that is limited, because it's an invisible prison that affect your mind, what is possible and what is no longer possible for you. Guys, does it make sense? Okay, because there will be a point that you ask, right? Is there more I can do, or is already written? Is there a limit to my destiny? So when you learn astrology, I want you don't think there is a limit. And in Chinese metaphysics, they are something that actually outside of the boundaries. That's where the heaven blueprint is. It's talking about what you think is impossible, because it lives outside of the boundaries, not inside. When you talk about astrology, it's what inside the boundaries, right? Some of them have a good chart, their boundaries is further away. If you have a bad chart, then there's only so much you can do. Yeah, but if you take it as it is, yeah, your achievement be limited because you already think you are limited. So what Yijing do? Yijing don't live inside the boundaries. They're talking about the heaven blueprint, unlimited, vast. Yeah, so if you learn metaphysics, they are called Taige, right? The unlimited. So, and then there are also a limited part, right? So therefore, Yijing deal with impossible, talking about unlimited greatness. So they don't bound by what's so-called a limit there. Yeah, that is how Yijing works. And one thing that a lot of people also don't know, Yijing help you to become your ideal self. Okay, how many of you here want to be the best version of yourself? Your ideal self. And the more you earlier you know this, there's more chance for you to reach to your maximum self, or we call the ideal self. Okay, by using manifestation. A lot of people think Yijing cannot manifest, right? Actually, Yijing, you can use Yijing to manifest for your higher self as well. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so therefore, after all said and done, can I say that this is what I believe? All right, Yijing could be the first AI in history. How many of you here agree with me? AI means artificial intelligence. In history, is the first. Okay, yeah, long way before modern AI, because Yijing decode the patterns of the universe. Yeah, they predict outcomes and guided decisions for the emperors and strategists. So therefore, that's why I like Yijing. I've been doing this. I eat, sleep, breathe Yijing, and I would like to suggest something to you. How many of you here actually interested, yeah, to learn Yijing? but you feel that, wow, so many lines, I don't know whether I can pull this off. I totally new to metaphysics, right? So, but yet you still see the potential and the rewards if you're able to apply this. Okay, I have a good news for you, because you don't need to learn all the technical for 10 years or 20 years or to damage your brain to learn all this. No, right? Imagine this. Let's say you're hungry right now, and while you're searching for food, you saw there's a tree, all right, and then there's a nice apple. Will you actually pluck the fruit and eat first, or you go to study the roots of the tree in why it able to produce such a healthy apple? You eat the fruit first, or you study the roots? Eat first, right? Get the benefit, become better. And if you're interested on the technical part, you can learn it later. Right? When you become better, you have more money, you have more free time, then you do that. Study the roots. So you dig the ground, study what make the tree so healthy, right? So therefore, let me ask you one important question here. Do you want to discover Yijing secrets that will unlock wisdom and transformation in your life? Okay, so, and if you do, I wanted to share with you, I'm going to teach Yijing. Yeah, after 4 years, so many people ask me why you don't teach Yijing anymore. And so finally, I actually cave in and I decided to teach Yijing one more time. And I'm going to do this online. I'll call this program here Yijing Ancient Secrets, a divine gateway to abundance destiny. I'm going to do this via live stream. And this program here will be on starting from 12 to 13 April, so which is a month from now. It's very near already. So if you're interested, we still have few seats left. You can actually join us if you want to. So, and I encourage you to do so, yeah, because in period 9, yeah, Yijing is the main system to help you thrive, either through your career, business, wealth, investment, health, relationship. So because period 9 is about a spiritual world, right? And Yijing is the system able to connect to that realm. Okay, so spirituality. If you're talking about mindfulness, the power of now presence, this topic are discussed in Yijing, not other system. Okay, so if you're into that, you want to become the best version of yourself and achieve result, there you go. So now let me share with you what is, if you're interested on this, and this would be the investment for this program, and you can watch this from online. It's very convenient. So, and this is the 1297. All right, so, and if you're interested, you can talk to them, and let me share with you more details about this program. So this program, the whole team talking about the divine journey. What do I mean divine journey? Divine journey is the improved version or the highest version of your destiny. Yeah, in this realm, this journey here, you find fulfillment in life, you become a better person, you discover happiness, you discover meaning in life, and you also an achiever. Yeah, basically it's a great destiny. So great destiny, a lot of people think it's about achievement, right? Make more money, but a divine journey means you have both. Yeah, not only you can achieve, but you also fulfill as well. Okay, so let me share with you some of the things I'm going to talk about in this program here. So in this divine journey, I'm going to talk about how do you master the 8 core emotion, because if you want to change your destiny, it's always start with the source, right? Because the source will govern your how you think, how you make decision. So it's about mastering the 8 core emotions. Yeah, I will emphasize this first because this is so important. That's why I see a lot of people that learn for 10 years but nothing happened. It's nothing wrong with the subject. It's their approach. Yeah, whether they can control or leverage on the emotion. Yeah, that's super important. How do they respond during tough time? Okay, do they cave in to the pressure or they continue to move forward? Yeah, so therefore, Yijing has this capability to shape you to become better, tougher, resilient, and therefore you become unstoppable. Okay, so another thing I'm going to talk about here is also Yijing on demand. Remember just now we actually draw a card and then we get answers. So I'll call this Yijing on demand, which means instant access to decision making wisdom. Imagine you have this 24/7 with you, you know how to do this, how your life will be different then. Okay, so I'll call this Yijing on demand. And one thing also important is like every year, especially in January, do you want to have an annual divine blueprint for the rest of the year, so you roughly will know the map and the opportunities around the whole year? And once you learn this, you can do this every year, not only just 2025. You not only can do it for yourself on every year, and you also can do it for your family, your friends, or someone you care about. How about that? I will teach you how to do this. Okay. And one thing here is also manifestation. A lot of people think Yijing only for divination, but little of us here know that Yijing can do manifestation as well. I'm going to teach you and guide you how do you do this to achieve your true purpose, abundance, destiny, and also wisdom. How about that? Okay, so this is what I intend to teach in this program. If you think this resonate with you and then this can transform your life, yeah, so I would like to see you in this once in a lifetime program, because I won't repeat this program again. I only teach this once. Okay, and the best part here, I structure the whole program here that compatible and aligned to period 9. Because period 9 is a very volatile period, so I want you to equip with all this knowledge. Yeah, to embrace and also to thrive in period 9. Okay, so now, yeah, this is a decision time, Yijing Ancient Secrets, and then the seats are limited. If you're interested, you can actually talk to the team and see how you can get yourself enrolled to this. Yes, but wait, let me share with you what I can offer to you here. So this is a core program called Yijing Secrets, which you're going to begin on 12th of April via live stream, and this is the cost 1297. And in order to actually encourage you further, I will open a slot that if you actually joining us now for the first 30, you get a VIP bonus, how to manifest breakthrough like a pro using Qi. Right? Just now you might think you're teaching Yijing, right, for manifestation. And if you have this VIP bonus, you can combine Yijing and Qi to manifest. It gives you extra unlimited power. Imagine this. Yeah, the Qi is more on the earth realm, and the Yijing more on the heaven realm. When you can combine these two, will be a perfect match. Heaven and earth. In Yijing, we call this unity hexagram. Okay, and this is only for the first 30. If you're interested to get this, then there you go. Yeah, register reverse. You will get this for free. So now, and let me help you to make an easy decision here. Let me total up all of this is the program, the manifestation breakthrough using Qi, and this is only for 30 first registrant. Now, after this, what is the next thing here? The total here, if you want to get both of this, would be 1,794. But if you actually engage us, you register today, you can get everything above here for just 497. It gives you a saving of 72%. Okay, bear in mind, I will not repeat this program again. If you want to, this is the time to join us. Yeah, so just 497, you get both. All right, cool. So if you want to act now to get this bonus, there you go. This is the link. You can type in the link joeyap.com/Yijing Secrets, and then you can actually secure yourself for the bonus as well if you be the first 30. All right. So enroll now, talk to the team, and if you need a special installment or payment arrangement, talk to them as well. Okay, so they can able to help you out on here. So, or you can just direct enroll in the website, the URL here, joeyap.com/Yijing Secret. yeah, to enjoy the saving and also the bonus here. Okay, all right, good. So now, just in case you're wondering, I'm a beginner, is this something for me? Don't worry, this is perfect for all level, including beginners. There are no prior experience needed. Only one thing I need from you, the commitment to become better. Can you do that? It's for you. Yeah, it's never for me. I can help you to help yourself to become better. Yeah, because this is not going to work if you are not willing to help yourself. Make sense? So therefore, if don't worry about if you don't know anything, because I've been teaching Yijing since 10 years ago. Just to share with you, I actually taught this class. This is like before pandemic even. I taught this in San Francisco, USA. And bear in mind, if you realize that most of them are not Chinese, right? Yeah, and yet they're able to learn Yijing. And they are beginner as well. They don't have any prior knowledge about Yijing or metaphysics, yet they're able to learn this. So my point here, I want to tell you here, I know how to teach this stuff. All right, you leave that part to me. I'll make it work for you. Okay, so just to share with you some of the screenshots here. Yeah, so and they are doing a lot of activities, to help them, to ingrain all this information in easily. Okay, all right. So now, these are some of their testimonial I received from them, and bear in mind they're beginner, yet they're able to learn this and practice this. And I truly appreciate all this testimonial from them. Okay, all right. So now, if this happen, you're not able to make it to the date, so don't worry, there will be a 7-day replay, so you can watch it again for 7 days of the main program and also the bonus. All will come with the 7-day replay. Cool? So don't worry about that. So if you look into that 497, if you divide it into 1 year, you only need to invest $1.40 per day for and golden opportunities to transform your divine destiny in period 9. Okay, grab this before it's gone. So just to let you know, the card will open for 24 hours from now. Yeah, for the bonuses and for the price of 497 for the whole program. So if you're interested, these are the time to grab it. Yeah, to avoid disappointment. So now let me tell you, if you enroll today, this is your education timeline in 2025. So we're going to start with the core program. The core program is the Yijing Secrets. And this is start from 12th to 3rd of April 2025. I will train you how to use Yijing. And after that, then around May, one of the date, we're going to do the bonus. All right. So the bonus here is learn how to manifest like a pro using Qigong. Okay. So this one will be somewhere around May. So this is to let you know, so at least you know what to expect moving forward. Okay, good. So now I would like to invite all of you here to empower your destiny with 3,500 years of wisdom from the Yijing. Okay, act now, joeyup.com/Yijing Secret, and I will see you in April 12th to 13th. Okay, good. So do you enjoy today's session? Yeah, any question you can ask me. Also, you type in the chat box. I'll do my best to answer your question as well. So first of all, I'd like to know, do you learn a lot about Yijing, or at least the right concept of approaching astrology right now? Do you have more clear or the right mindset to do it to create results? Yeah, rather than just follow someone tell you should do this, you should do that, and you don't know why it's like that. You just follow because you're afraid you got penalized for not doing so. So don't belong to the 95% of the people. One of my goals in teaching astrology is to help to educate and enlighten people, to think that they are the control of their destiny. All right, every system you learn is a tool to serve you and help you to become a better person. All right, cool. So let me see. Okay, awesome. You're welcome. Wow. Okay, it seems like a lot of you enjoyed today's sharing. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for all this comment here. Truly appreciate. You make my day. Yeah, you make us all our hard work here worthwhile? Okay, oh, this is Karima. Okay, so if you need some installment option, you can talk to her. Yeah, she can help you out on that. Okay, so just to make sure that you have this desire and hunger, yeah, to see that you can create a new chapter in your life. Yeah, I know that some of you here, you've been through failure after failure, but I want you to know that your past doesn't equal your future. All right, so don't let your past determine who you become now. Okay, of course, with the help of Yijing, it can help you to achieve the ideal version of yourself. Yeah, someone that celebrates life, and also you feel that life right now is worth living for. There's so many things to live for in this lifetime. Yeah, that is the whole purpose of Yijing. All right. Okay. Good. So thank you for your time, and I will see you in the upcoming program. Until then, I wish all of you here have a healthy life, and also a great success in 225 and beyond. Till then, I'll see you in April 12th. All right. Bye bye.